Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N. What does it mean to you to be consistent? What does it mean to you to be consistent? What does it mean to you to be insane? They say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. At least that's what the definition is in the Urban Dictionary, and also something that Albert Einstein quoted. But to be consistent in Ethan's form, and Ethan's definition is to be consistent, is to continuously do what you say you're going to do in a timely fashion that you say you're going to do it. Be consistent with keeping your word. If you say you're going to take out the trash, take out the trash. That's keeping your word and being consistent, doing it at the same time repeatedly every day. But the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So why is it that they want you to be consistent and do the same thing every day at the same time? And that if that almost mirrors insanity. Well, what I think about it as and being consistent and doing the same thing or some of the same things over and over again, you're doing those things toward growth. If you're reading every day something positive or something about engineers or something about rapping, or you're learning the dictionary, if you're consistently doing that, that's almost insane. But you're consistently doing that in the form of growth. To me, is insanity is when you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're not progressing from it. You're stagnant. It's almost like anything that once is given life, all throughout its life, all it does is continue to grow. It doesn't stop growing until it gets ready to die. We don't stop growing until we get ready to die. And the minute we become insane with doing the same things over and over again, that we're not learning from, then I believe that I begin to die. We begin to die. Because we're not growing. If you're not challenging yourself, if you're not pushing yourself, if you're not feeding yourself more of God's word, seeking out more growth, then what else could you be doing? If you're not growing, you're dying. So if you're not being consistent, you're being insane. Consistency is doing the same thing over and over again for me, but it's doing something towards growth. Insanity is doing something the same thing over and over again with no growth involved. How can you say you want a better life if you're not doing anything to grow? I don't understand. How can I say I want a better life if I'm not constantly reading towards or reading about speakers or learning how to become a better speaker or reading about relationships? How can I say I want to be a better husband if I'm not consistently doing those things toward growth? I would be insane to think that if I just came in the house and kept talking to my wife the same way I was, or belittling my children if that was something I did, or talking about financially how broke I am, I'm consistently talking nonsense that's not helping me grow. I don't know why I do it to myself. Yeah, I am consistent in some things. I am consistent in some things. Every morning I wake up, I get my daughter up, I get her ready for school, I iron my fiance's clothes, I make her lunch every day like clockwork. I've been doing that since January 1, 2018. But I don't consistently research and read about speakers and things that I need to do to birth my gift. I don't consistently wake up and go to the gym at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't consistently pull out my Bible and read it every morning. But I don't get stuck there either. I don't start to look at the negative things about how I missed this day or I missed that day. I don't get stuck there. We allow ourselves to get stuck in places that we have no business being stuck in. But no one's getting stuck in growth, because when you're growing, you're reaching and excelling for higher heights. I don't know, man. I don't want to be insane. I want to have my sanity intact and consistently do things that help me go towards growth, help me go towards God's plan for my life. Excuse me. It's early. What are we doing, man? It's your boy Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N, man. Think about your life and how you doing it. Are you being consistent or are you being insane? I'm out.